Ladies and gentlemen, frosty friends, I'm Up with the Potato. Welcome back to Frostpunk. I thought we would start this episode on the wonderful temperature overlay, just to really illustrate how things are going, how we're doing. We've got loads and loads of houses. I don't think we've got any bunkhouses left at all. We do have one house that is, you know, slightly less than comfortable, but the fact of the matter is that we're doing pretty darn well in terms of people accommodation, that is for sure. What are we going to be doing over this episode? Well, first and foremost, we are going to be waiting for the transport from New London. It's a little bit worrying. I'm a little bit apprehensive to see what the heck that they do. We are waiting for New London's response, as you can see in the bottom left-hand corner. So we're just gonna take it as it comes. We're mostly done with the research. I say we're mostly done with the research. We're done with the research that we particularly care about. We've got plenty of coal. We've got a decent amount of wood. We've got a decent amount of steel and more to come for sure. So yeah, let's just see what the heck happens, shall we? Hot Springs. We're biting our tongue, but we can no longer remain silent. All the changes you've brought to our agriculture, all this technology we can't understand or even used, turned my people into cheap labor. Our crops are now completely dependent on the pumps you've installed. We toil knee-deep in dirt while your people chill around the machines. They won't even hear about teaching us how to use and maintain them. Careless adults. This has to change. We will teach you. We will teach you. I'm okay with letting discontent rise. I mean, I am in a great place when it comes to hope and when it comes to discontent. I have given the people of Hot Springs and the people of Shipwreck Camp, I've given them so much. I've given them so much, and frankly, they should be grateful. Just as I was initially grateful to New London, they're now grateful to me, and dependent, more importantly. Anyway, we've got a temperature increase coming real soon. So I guess we'll just skip forward to that. We can maybe send off a couple of orders. Maybe send off a couple of deliveries. We've fully upgraded Hot Springs, so I don't really want to push that any further. Proper houses for the children's mine. To be honest, I'm not that bothered about coal. I don't feel like I really need it. Further help with rebuilding. 5 engineers, 100 steel, and 2 steam cores, as well as 200 coal. I might as well do that. So that would be good to do as well. Establish a joint watch and raise the quality of life and food production. Have we not done that already? Have we not done that? I mean, given that this is level 4 and this is level 5, I feel like we should already be done with that, but I don't actually know. Yeah, we've done everything. We've done everything that we need to in Hot Springs, I guess. How can we help you? There's nothing else you can do for us. You really came through for us. Words can't express our gratitude. Well, I mean, you were a little bit peeved off at me just a second ago, but you know, that's okay. We can move past that. There's a point. There's a point that we can move past that. I'm okay with this. I mean, what can we send off? What can we send off? How many engineers do we have free? We don't have any engineers free, but to be honest, we could free up some engineers by freeing them up from researching. Yeah, that's fine. That'll lower discontent a little bit. You know, I think we should just prep for... I think that we should just prep to send... what am I doing? Yeah, I think we should just prep to send further help with rebuilding to the shipwreck camp. Yeah, I think that I'm totally fine with that. Presumably, by the way, yeah, we're able to extract 0.1 steam core an hour. Also, somebody was saying that if I add an engineer... If I add more engineers, that will increase the efficiency. Is that necessarily the case? I don't necessarily know if it's the case if engineers actually do increase the efficiency of resources extracted. I'm not entirely convinced that that is the case. I'll play around with that properly, but you know, for now, let's just get this second steam core. I don't think they do. What do we got? Ah, there we go. Okay, Hot Springs. We protest your arrogance. You knew how we felt about flooding the caves, and you did it anyway. And to add insult to injury, your people kept crowing how great an idea it was. We had to break up fights because of their insolence. Your decision and conduct of your people are a slap in the face. Hot Springs' favor will be exhausted. Hot Springs, their favor is low. Their favor with me is very, very low. Let me ask, how can we help you? How can we help you? There's nothing that you can do for us. And yet you still hate me. And you still despise me. That is ridiculous. Okay, well, we've got the transporting coming. I should probably turn off some heaters, but that's cool. They are starving. We must help them. Who is this? This is the transport from New London for sure. So let's feed them. Ooh, conflict in New London. That's no punitive expedition. These are ordinary people. Their delegates are here to ask for help. We fled the hunger and chaos of New London. Everything is falling apart. Healthcare, the coal supply, and even the generator. The administration just argues of what to do, and no decisions are held. Help us, please. You're our only hope. Some of our people, recognizing their friends and relative among the refugees, are embracing them and taking them home. We have no choice. We must welcome them. Of course we must welcome them. Okay, discontent actually falls, which is slightly strange. We do have 5 people that are still sick. Now, our infirmary is only capable of treating 20 people, but we do end up increasing the populace and therefore the working population as well, which is really rather nice. I'm a little bit perturbed that we are going to require a little bit of extra food to feed these people. Let me just turn off the additional heaters here, because there's no real need for them to. There's no real need for them to be on. There's a very, very, very low risk of them falling. To be honest, you know what? Let's keep them on. Let's keep them on. There's no reason not to turn them off. I was a way to say, like, we've got plenty of coal and we can just trade with the children and the children's mine if we need any more. Steam cores ain't working, which is a bit of a pain in the backside. Let me take 5 engineers out of here. And sorry, let me put 5 engineers in and 5 workers out. We've still got 5 engineers spare, which is enough to send people off to wherever it is, the shipwreck camp. Okay. Outpost 11, we heard some people from our city have reached you. What they tell you is mostly true. We lost some crops, had a food shortage, used sawdust, had labor shortages, then a generator malfunction, and things got out of control. To prevent panic, we tried to cover up the scale of the crisis. That's why we didn't tell you. We urgently need resources and people. Our relations weren't good recently, but please can you help us? New London can't fall. I am, like, really upset with the fact that these people are coming to me. Why didn't they just tell me the truth? Why didn't they just tell me the truth? I hate that. Time to decide. We need to decide. We need to decide, and we need to decide in consultation with pretty much everyone. Do I want to do that right now? Do I have to do it? I've got 11 hours. I've got 11 hours to do it. Presumably I do it through the communication tree. Build proper houses. No, I want to send off this further help with rebuilding thing. That's what I want to do. I really do want to do that, but I should communicate with them all and find out what the heck is happening. Can you help us in New London? All those wealthy New Londoners are scum. No offense, pal, you're different, but they can go to hell with their generators and their fancy houses. They grew too big and the world will cut them down. In the end, each of us should stand or fall on their own. We say let New London fall, but we owe you and will help you, whatever you do. Excellent. Okay. Never mind. Farewell. Okay. Consult with Shipwreck Camp. So they had a loyal relationship to me, and they had high favor of me, and yet they still balked at the idea of helping New London, which I don't love, to be honest. I don't love at all. They have loyal relations to me. Hot Springs has got loyal relations to me, but low favor. Okay, I heard an event going on. What's happening? The fate of New London. Yes, I know. I know. We were ready to fight New London, but we're not going to. Thinking about it more critically. Is the heater turned on here? Yeah, the heater is turned on here. Can I spend some wood, maybe? I just need this second steam core, please, video game. Thinking about it more acutely. Maybe I should have done something about it. Or maybe I should have expected an outcome like this. I tell you what I'm going to do. Let me save the game, because I'm actually really, really curious to see what the heck is going to happen here. I feel like if I don't consult with everyone, then they're going to get really, really irritated at me. So I'm going to consult with everyone. And then maybe if the outcome is awful, I'll just not consult with everyone. Okay. The children's mine. We're saddened to hear about the plight of New London. It reminds us of the tragic fate of Winterhome. We should try to help them. Some of our children might have relatives there. If we leave them to their fate, many will die. Okay, so it actually seems like the children's mine, the shipwreck camp, and presumably Hot Springs will all have their response already set out. Presumably just because of the type of colony there are. We don't know much in New London, but it seems to us that unlike you, its people failed to adapt to the changed world. If you let their city fall, they will strengthen your ranks and learn your ways. If you help them instead, your people might yet become assimilated by them. The nature is our ultimate judge, and it's useless to dispute her rulings, but whatever you decide, we won't deny if you ask for help. Okay, so basically, they're both dead set. Two of the three colonies are dead set against it. I mean, I've got to make a decision here, don't I? I have to make a decision. I have to make a decision myself. Children's Camp, or Children's Mine is for it. Shipwreck Camp is against it. Hot Springs for it. All of them are loyal, with the exception of the Children's Mine, who are neutral towards me, because I haven't really invested much time or effort and energy in improving that area, because I haven't needed to. I think we're going to help New London. Let's save New London. We have an answer. We can't endure much longer. Hear us out, we beg you. We treated you badly, misled you, and we were wrong. Although we still believe we are one people, we will respect your autonomy if you save our city. If you refuse, many will die, but many more will flee to your outpost and every settlement they can get to. You can't possibly accommodate them all. So many lives are at stake. Please don't forsake them. What is your answer? Do I really want to save these people? Do I really want to save them? You have to prepare for a huge wave of refugees. To be honest, I mean, I'm ready. I'm ready for the huge wave of refugees. We will save you. Farewell. Okay. Send workers, send a shipment of food, send a shipment of coal. Okay. What do I need? I need 50 workers, 3,000 coal. Oh my goodness. We have heard you choose to spare the toffs. Too bad, but it's your choice. As we said, alas, we too will have to face the consequences. We'll send them the workers they need to get on their good side and keep an eye on them. We know a thing or two about generators, having built a few, so we'll take a look at theirs. Okay, that's excellent. Your decision to preserve the bigger and more advanced society will affect us all. For good or ill, only time will tell. We believe that if we exert ourselves, we can take care of the food shipment. The other tasks are in your hand. Okay, so presumably because I didn't get the good relationship with the Children's Mine, that means that I have to take care of the food shipment myself, and I also need to take care of the steel and steam cores, which is what I also need to take care of. Okay, I mean, that's fine, to be honest. I can actually do that relatively easily. Give me another resource depot, please, video game. Thank you very much. What is it? Resource depot, excellent. 2 resource depots, that's fine. And then we will see if we can send for some more coal. In fact, we can do it whilst improving. They'll send you from 50 to 100 coal. It's not very much, to be honest. Right, Shipwreck Camp. Further help with rebuilding here. You know what? Do that. I want to absolutely do that. Let's also trade resources with them as well. And then we'll see if we can try and get some tools from the Children's Mine. We need a lot of coal. We need some coal. We need some workers. How can we help you? Yeah, we'll think about it. Don't worry. I'm trying to help out. I'm trying to help out everyone as much as I possibly can. But at the same time, it should be fine. Okay, we gotta improve the favor with the Children's Mine. Maybe that will be a way that we can get them to send the 2,000 coal. I'm gonna stockpile the 2,000 coal just as sort of a little backup, hence the building of the resource depots. But we should be fine. We should be totally fine, I think. Right. What do we got? Your machines are scary and they do not belong in our settlement, but since they're here, we're grateful that we can use them. Your people are a bit gruff initially. Thanks to your help, there's nothing more to improve for now. The knowledge that we can now manage the machinery, even if you decide to leave the hot springs one day, is comforting. Carry on. You're more than welcome. I'm happy with that. I actually got an achievement for that, Green Thumb, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, the fact that we've got a safe route between these two cities is pretty darn cool. Delivering materials for food for New London. Oh, that's gone directly from Hot Springs over to New London. I mean, that's fine. That's totally fine. Right, back to work, everyone. Back to work, everyone. Thank you very much. Keep up the good work. We've got a deep freeze. I say a deep freeze. We've got a temperature level drop coming in about a day. But that should be fine. Also, there are crates over here, wood crates, which I should probably do something about. Also, there was a great suggestion. There was a really, really, really great suggestion that I build a gathering post over here and then send the people to work at the gathering post so that they don't get super duper cold whilst they're gathering the crates. Great suggestion, honestly, and something that I should have considered a heck of a long time ago. But you know what? I didn't, and therefore here we are. Anyway, what the heck happened? A few more bits and bobs arrived. Let me see if I can improve real quickly the relations with the children's mine. Cool. Alright, I need more steel as well. If that's alright, please. What do we got going on? You helped us greatly. Now I can admit, without your support, we would have all died one by one within a few months, most likely. And what's more, you decided to trust us, even when some of us betrayed that trust. For now, there's nothing we could ask you to do. Thank you. And that's another achievement as well. Defender of the Oppressed. That is a title that I can be proud of. Excellent. Okay. What's going on here? Sending us the food rations, you've accomplished more than just saving us from starvation. You've rekindled hope among our people. They're still hungry, but we know what it took to deliver this much, and we appreciate it a lot. Honestly, it didn't take anything from me. Although, actually, it did take a lot from me. It took all of my working up the hot springs, buttering up the hot springs, child labor as well. We're going to go into overdrive in the army warehouse. It needs to get done, frankly. I need more steel. I need more steam cores. I'm still hopeful that maybe, just maybe, the children's mine can be persuaded to my help. The workers have arrived in New London. Excellent. So it's literally just coal and a shipment of building materials. Right. Well, the building materials isn't going to be the problem. It's going to be the rest of it, I think. Right. Let's go. Let's continue with steel extraction. Continue extracting from the army warehouse, which has honestly been, I mean, just fantastic this entire time. Rebuild, coal mine rebuild. Yeah, so it's 75 coal that we need. Okay, so we should get it this evening, and we'll get it dispatched immediately as well. Okay, deep freeze coming in. Deep freeze coming in is not a big deal, not even slightly. I mean, we were already using about as much coal as I would continue to expect that we'll need to use. So yeah, that's a tick. That's a tick for both of those settlements over there. I doubt that I'm going to be able to build like an entire safe route in the next 4 days, which is probably what I'm going to require in order to turn that on as well. In order to make the children's mine deliver to New London. But it's worth a shot, right? Yeah, that facility is freezing. Let's get the gathering post turned up. Brilliant. Okay, so now we just wait for the... Now we just wait for the mine to be fixed. I tell you what else I could do. There is 500 coal just waiting over here. Gathering post. Is it worth me moving this gathering post around, or perhaps creating another gathering post? Honestly, I feel like that is absolutely an idea. Let's build that over there. Yep. And then we'll just see if we can try and extract a little bit more coal, because we've got plenty of coal storage. It's just about what else we can do. Dismantle that building. Yep, the crates have been moved. We've got a couple of coal deposits around. We've got a coal deposit there, which we're already building a gathering post for. And maybe we could build a gathering post over here too. That seems like a good idea. Okay, so... Right. The shipment is en route to the children's mine. Excellent. How long is it going to take? They're giving me coal. I'm giving them... Yeah, cool. All right. You know what? Each and everything that we improve with the children's mine gives us the... gives us a little bit more coal, which is great. Very, very happy with that. Discontent is rising slightly, but that's okay. Time to get some rest. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't do overtime yet in the mine, irritatingly. Rebuilding of the coal mine. A safe route. Okay, excellent. A safe route is brilliant. Maybe, just maybe, we can get this done. Right, so we're going to create a safe route. We're going to immediately move the construction team to here. And we're going to see if we can get a safe route. It's probably going to be too much to accomplish in the 2 days that we've got to save New London. So I should make sure that I've got an appropriate amount of steam cores and steel in order to send New London's way. Right. What do we need? We need 75 steel? We need 75 steel. I mean, what can we do about the fact that we need 75 steel? Very, very little, to be honest. Very, very little. We'll just have to wait until we start working in the morning. Let's convert back to steel real quick, because I need a lot more steel than I think I'm gonna expect to need. Also, a little bit of a thaw. That's nice. We got a deep freeze coming very, very soon as well. Let's build the safe route here. Carry on. Move on. Excellent. Okay. Now we need more wood, and more wood is dependent on these guys. So let's send a shipment off to the shipwreck camp. Again, saving New London it's going to be a task. It's going to be a task. It's going to be a challenge. What can we do for the children's mine? Safe route depot upgrade. We need to get that in place. Well, that's not super difficult to do. Okay, the construction team has arrived at the next point on the safe routes. I feel like I am a well-oiled machine at this point. A well-oiled machine? A well-oiled machine. 75 steel is what we're after. Give me 75 steel, video game, and then we will build the next point of the safe routes. Excellent. Thank you very much. Look at the speed at which this safe route is being constructed, by the way. We're almost ready to institute longer working hours in the army warehouse, which is exactly what we're going to do. We're still waiting for the shipment from the shipwreck camp. That's fine. How much wood is coming? That's 75 wood. I mean, we should be ready. We should be ready by that time to complete the safe route. Maybe not the depot upgrade, but we'll be ready for the safe route, I think. There we go. And 75 steel. Excellent. Let's get it built. It's fantastic. What is this? We've encountered an unforeseen obstacle. Huge masses of snow have accumulated on the mountainside right over the planned safe route. We can trigger the avalanche, but cleaning up the snow will take a lot of time and resources. Safe route will be built. Trigger the avalanche. 40 wood is going to be spent. I mean, I'm fine with that. That is what we have to do. 14 hours to get back and disassemble the team. Now that we've got the safe route, we can build the depot. I really should prep to deliver to New London, because I have to be super duper careful that New London doesn't die whilst I'm just faffing around here. All right, whole bunch of extra wood has just arrived, which is great. Let's continue. We're doing fine, all things considered. We are doing fine, all things considered. Okay, a little bit of a deep freeze, but don't even worry about it. That's totally fine. We can get the depot upgrade. We can get the depot upgrade for the children's mine if we wanted to. That would get us 100 coal in return. Do I care about that? Or do I really just need to get the steel for the whole New London thing? I'm gonna get the safe route depot upgrade. I think we might fail this, to be honest. We might fail this. I mean, we need a lot of steel. And I'm trying to get as much coal as I possibly can, but the amount of coal that I need is actually like a lot. It's actually a heck of a lot. Right, build another gathering post over there. Construction team. Let's get the construction team disbanded here. There is no reason that it needs to exist. Excellent. Disband that. Give me the resources back. Okay, you know what? Maybe 250 steel is not super unachievable. The 3,000 coal is a challenge, though. It's a real challenge. Okay. Let's fill this. Fill this with workers. Yeah. Work is not quite done today yet, I'm afraid. We need more resources. Needs to be done. Okay, cool. We're just about ready. For building materials. We need 250 steel, so we are painfully close. The shift is going to end. All your base are connected to us is the achievement that I got. What is this? The children's mine. This will give us a sense of security. Now you can Now you can regularly send me coal. Honestly, that's great, and I'm very, very happy about it. We're gonna get coal in 12 hours. New London has got 21 hours. Basically, 24 hours to go before it conks out. But that's fine. I think this is good. I think that we can do it. As long as... Here's the only thing. As long as New London accepts that the shipments are coming, and the shipments don't need to be with New London by the time that the hours are out, then we'll be fine. Then we will be completely fine. Alright. Let's do this. 3,000 coal is coming our way very, very soon indeed. No, don't switch over. Don't switch over quite yet. We need 250 coal, 250 steel. Then switch over to steam cores. Yes, as fast as you possibly can. Thank you very much, video game. We're inoperative at the moment, but that's okay. 0.3 steam cores per hour. So it's only going to take us 3 hours to extract a single steam core. Let's send the coal to New London. Excellent. Coal pile depleted. No issues there whatsoever. Disassemble this building then, if that's the case. Saving New London. We got 2 hours left. We got 2 hours left. We've got 5 steam cores. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Send the shipment, launch it. Let's go. Let's see what the heck happens. We got 21 minutes to see what's going to happen. Don't say, video game, that I didn't try my best. I gave the people food. They've got 2 shipments en route. Here's hoping. We did it. New London is no longer in danger of collapse. It was a trying time for us all, full of strife and discord, but that's behind us now, despite all the misunderstandings and unnecessary grudges. We saw past our differences and lent a helping hand to those in need. The last city on Earth remains the best hope of mankind, but how long will its people remember the lesson that it was discord, not the great storm, that turned out to be the ultimate threat? We flippin' did it. We flippin' did it. We have prevailed. And I gotta be honest, I feel like I was pretty pushed at the end there. We were pretty close to not having all of the resources that we needed, but truth be told, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I do love this this end game fast forwarding of the playthrough. Snapshot of the playthrough? Sure, either way, look at this. They changed the rules. They did change the rules, but they changed the rules for a good reason. The city was dying. Man, the name Potatoville really doesn't fit for such a sad and elegant game. How lovely. Thanks to the power of friendship, we did it. We did it. It was Discord. Discord, the communication platform for gamers, was the threat the whole darn time. New London territory, population 847. Wonderful. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Very, very happy with that. However, I've got to be honest. I do want to see exactly what the heck is going to happen if. Day 38. Yeah, let's reload from here. So we know exactly what the answer is going to be. We know exactly what the answer is going to be from, well, all 3 of the towns. I want to see what the heck is going to happen if we don't do what New London asks for. So we're still going to build the safe route to the children's mine. I'm going to see if I can actually improve my relationship with the children's mine here. You know, with the benefit of hindsight, etc., we should be in for a treat. Let's see exactly what the heck happens here. So, rebuild the mine, proper houses, etc. Let's get that done. We're going to consult with everyone. I mean, I guess we don't have to consult with everyone. But we know what they're going to say. We know exactly what they're going to say. Nature is useless, etc. Nature is the true Nature's not useless. That's the opposite, actually. You know, nature... Charcoal kilns. Oh. Oh, did I... Is that new? No, apparently not. That's fine. What do I need to do? Consult with Children's Mind. Yep. There we go. Can you help us against New London? Decision is yours. We'll help you as much as we can. We must stand together. But you didn't actually send... You didn't actually send coal. Which, to be honest, is a little bit of a pain in the backside. Do I need to answer them? Or will they contact me? Will they contact me if they need it? Maybe I just don't contact them. Maybe I just don't contact them. That's what I'll do. I'll ghost New London for a little bit. We'll see how they like that. Yeah, we'll see how they like that. Also, let's get ourselves another gathering post over here. Also, there was somebody in the comments who said that there were some trees that were left around up this area. I don't think we can't endure much longer. We will not save you. We won't save you. Farewell. Okay. Aha! Look at this. We got a whole bunch of other missions now. So gather 200 food rations, have 5 working infirmaries, build 20 additional bunkhouses, keep all bunkhouses cold or warm. Wowzers. For good or ill, only time will tell. To help you prepare for the wave of survivors, we'll send you the food that you need. Excellent. And presumably shipwreck camp, you are going to send me... You're going to send me all the wood that we need. Okay, the wood that we need to build the bunkhouses. Presumably, if I was able to get the Children's Mind into a little bit of a better state before the end of the game, then presumably they would help me too. 4 days. Okay, so it looks like it's a similar sort of time frame. I say a similar sort of time frame. It looks like it's the exact same time frame. Yep, this is Hot Springs confirming that we've maxed out their opinion, which is great. Happy with that. You know what? Just max this out. I know that we're going to have people in the infirmaries or whatever, but that's fine. Right. This would benefit everyone. A safe route. Yep, we know about the safe route. We're going to get ourselves a safe route as quickly as we possibly can. Don't you even worry about it. Don't you even worry about it. What do I need? I need steel, to be honest. That's what I need. So let's get steel. I know that there's a very, very high risk that the people are going to get sick, but there's only like 20 crates left, so I figure it's not really worth building a gathering post over there. Not quite yet, anyway. Cool. All right, we're just about ready. We're just about ready to go. How much wood is coming in here? 100 wood. Is that it? Literally just 100 wood? Oh, we need to do further help with rebuilding as well. I forgot about that. I did forget about that. We'll swap on over to steam core production in just a second, but for now, let's see if we can focus on building at least a little bit of the safe route. There we go. Excellent. Steel production, steel production, steel production. That's what it's all about. We've got a much more focused mindset. A much more focused mindset this time. Let's do emergency shift on there. Excellent. Safe route depot upgrade. We don't want that quite yet. Help with rebuilding. Yeah, I know. I'm on it. I'm on it. The refugees arrive. 50 hungry and sick people. We need to take care of them. Whoa, they've already started arriving now? Wowzers. Okay, I mean, that's a bit of a problem. I did not realize that that was a thing that was going to be happening this quickly. Okay, I guess we'll do that. Unfortunately, I think that this is going to make construction of the safe route very, very challenging. Like, really, really challenging. Swap back over to that. Yeah, because we need a little bit more steam core production in order to satisfy the demands of the shipwreck crew. Okay, 200 wood. Oh my goodness. Okay, so they are sending me... It looks like they're sending me fairly consistent supplies of wood, to be honest. There we go. Okay, so that's nice at least. That is very, very nice at least. to be honest, I mean, I'm fine with this. This is great. I build houses very, very cheaply, in fact. Cool. So do that. It's gonna get us a whole bunch more. 20 additional bunkhouses. Holy cow. Shipment has arrived at Children's Mine. Do we have anything else? We just have the depot upgrade to wait for over here. How much wood do we need? Shipwreck Camp is gonna need to supply a heck of a lot of wood. This might actually be the more challenging route. In fact, I suspect it will. Supplying all of this food is not gonna be easy. Not gonna be easy at all. Are we ready, by the way, to send off the final resource to the Shipwreck Camp? I think we might be in just a second. Let's move back to that there, because we need a heck of a lot of steel. I do want to do the further help with rebuilding thing. That just seems like a good thing to do, so that we max out our relations with the Shipwreck Camp. There we go. So do that. Children's Mine, safe depot upgrade, or safe route depot upgrade. We also need a whole bunch of additional steel for the safe route construction, which is cool. The refugees arrive. Another 50 hungry and sick souls. We found out that the next group is much bigger, and they are nearly ready to set out. We should expect them the next day. Oh my goodness gracious me. Gathering the 200 food rations is not the challenging part. Building the bunkhouses is going to be the challenging part. That's 31 homeless. My goodness gracious me. I mean, do we even have the space? Do we even have the space? Flippin' heck. How much wood is coming? 50 wood? We need more wood from the Shipwreck Camp. I think we'll be fine for coal. We've got a lot of coal stockpiled here. 5 working infirmaries? How the heck do I build 5 infirmaries? I mean, that's insane. We've got 42 people that are sick. Infirmaries cost 30 wood, 20 steel, and 1 steam core. I mean, that's no small feat. That is no small feat. Right, I also need to go into tech and build one of these things. There we go. One of the heaters. That's what we're going to refer to it as. Alright, get that built. Got a little bit of a temperature thaw coming, which is good. My goodness gracious me. This is the tough one. It turns out that actually letting New London die is much more challenging. I mean, we have, like, tons of workers, but, I mean, the tons of workers that we do have is... I mean, it's not important. It's not important at all. There is just no way... There's no way to go about fixing this. This is very, very challenging. 200 food rations, not a problem at all. Heating the stuff, not a problem at all. Heating the homes and whatnot, not a problem at all. Keep all bunkhouses cold or warmer. I mean, they will be all cold and warmer. We've got a couple of houses which just need to heat up a little bit. We're gonna probably build another heater over here somewhere. I mean, we need a single steam core. I do need to convert back to steam core production in just a second. I'll do that in a bit. Let me get a little bit more coal. Yep, they're happy with me. That's great. That's good. Good to see. Okay, a load more wood has just arrived. Can I build... I can't build more houses. I can build more houses, but barely. Flippin' heck. I still need to build another 5 or 6 bunkhouses after this. I mean, that's kind of crazy in and of itself. The food is fine. We're totally fine for food. Let me see if I can build the next safe route bit. There we go. Move you along there. Again, I feel like the safe route bit is just a little bit of a bonus at this point, really. Okay. Still have 27 sick people. I could triage, by the way. I could triage in the infirmary. Half of the patients will be healed instantly, but roughly 1 in 4 will die. I don't really want to do that. I mean, we seem to be healing people, like, fairly regularly, to be honest. And we still have, like, 2 days to do this, which is fine. Yeah, I think this is okay. I think this is okay. Emergency shift in the army warehouse. Yeah, we need it. We definitely need it. The refugees arrived. The last group of refugees has just arrived. 100 survivors from New London. That's all. Nobody else dared traverse the Frostland. Many poor souls were left in New London. We can't help them now. We have to focus on supporting those who managed to live here. Only 56 people that are homeless. That's actually not that many. The 5 working infirmaries is a bit of a pain. But that's fine. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Here's how unworried I am about this whole situation. Build a safe route. We know that there's an avalanche coming. I'll use that. Send the construction team back. The reason that I send the construction team back is that I want to collect the wood and the steel from the construction team as soon as possible. Now, have we got a wood shipment incoming from these guys? We do, actually. 200 wood is going to arrive in 13 hours. So the people that are homeless at this moment in time only need to be homeless for a little while longer. I mean, that's still rather a lot to ask for, rather a lot to see. Let's start extracting both steam cores and steel from the army warehouse. And if we get a singular steam core, then that can be used to build an infirmary, because boy, oh boy, do we need it. 116 sick, but only 56 homeless. Oh my goodness. 56 people are freezing. 55 people are freezing. So everyone without a home basically is freezing. But the people in homes, boy oh boy, they're comfy. They're real comfy. They are comfy. And it gets colder. Oh boy. Okay, we might be in for a tough time here. We might be in for a tough time. When's our incoming wood shipment? 4 hours? I need that to be like right now. Actually, please. Nobody's like gravely sick though, so that's good. That is good at least. Okay. We got a single steam core. Is that enough to build a infirmary? No, that's 30 wood that we need. We've got food coming in from Hot Springs, which is grand. Construction team has almost arrived back home. As soon as the construction team arrives back home, excellent. They can immediately be disbanded. Yeah, immediately disband the construction team. Oh my goodness, look at all that wood. Okay, so first course of action, infirmary, right? Without a shadow of a doubt, because we got 1 steam core, we might as well spend it. Then, how many houses did it say that we needed? 7 additional bunkhouses. Honestly, I think that we can probably do that right now. I mean, it looks like a disaster, but it's actually fine. Invalid placement location. Yeah, the problem is that we've got a really sort of confined space over here. How many is that? That's 7, right? It's actually 8. That's fine too, I guess. The more the merrier. The only problem is it's going to take a little while to construct all of this stuff. And I also need to make sure that we heat these things appropriately. I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to actually build a street down here, so that I can put this there. Excellent. And we need a little bit more steel, but that's fine. We'll get a little bit more steel in a day or so. Let's build everything. Infirmary. Max out the number of engineers in there. We've got plenty of engineers. Plenty of employees, to be honest. Plenty of workers. Excellent. Okay, so that's all of the bunkhouses built. Brilliant. Have 5 working infirmaries. That's a challenge. Keep everything cold or warmer. I mean, this is just going to require... It's going to require more heating, isn't it? That's it. I think that's good enough. I think that's good enough, to be honest. We'll get that turned on. Excellent. Yeah, okay. I think that we should be fine. I think we should be fine. I think we've got plenty of coal. So I think we're good. Okay, have we got any more wood coming in? We got wood coming in. It's only 75 wood though, so it's not exactly tons. The working infirmaries thing is probably the biggest pain in the backside. Cold homes. Yeah, let's heat all homes. Don't worry. I'm gonna heat all homes. Don't even worry about it slightly. We'll deal with that in just a second. All homes should be heated. That is the decree. Oh, did I build bunkhouses? I am so sorry, video game. I did not mean to do that. Okay. 1, 2, 3. This may cause us... Oh, this may cause us to fail the mission. I don't want to do that, but... Yeah, we've actually ended up kicking people out of their homes. Which was kind of contrary to what I wanted to do. But there we go. Secure at least livable conditions in homes. I think that's livable conditions in every house, with the exception of this. This house right over there. I mean, is it worth building a brand new one of this? I tell you what, we could do some research for this. Radiator extensions. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do some radiator extension research. That's grand. Unfortunately, can't work overtime in order to get the extra steel, but that's fine. We've got 61 people that are still healing. To be honest, my infirmaries are doing a great job of just getting everyone healed up. Let's throw engineers into the... Well, into every facility, to be honest. There's no reason not to. Do I want to build prosthetics? No. No point. No point in building prosthetics. I just need a little bit of... I need a little bit of steel to start the research, please. And that will allow us to get the radiator extender, which just allows us to individually extend this brazier. Brazier? I have no flippin' idea how to say that word. I really am trying to avoid saying it as much as possible. That's why I'm referring to them as heaters. Which works just fine for me, to be honest. Right. Nope. Research. Radiator extenders. Let's go. I didn't even get, like, any of the advanced tech, to be honest. Like, that's not even really been a problem. Okay, I think I might miss the deadline if I don't just build an extra heater over here. So I'll just do that. There we go. Make homes livable. Sure. We'll leave it as is for now. Getting the infirmaries, though. Keep all bunkhouses cold or warmer. How is that not being fulfilled? It definitely looks like it's being fulfilled, but the thing is that I don't have bunkhouses. I've actually got proper houses, you know? Okay. It's looking good, though. Looking good. Radiator extenders, extensions, research. That's nice. Don't think I'll need to worry about that in the future, but that's okay. That's our third... That's our third infirmary up online, by the way. I mean, look, everyone's cured, by the way. Everyone's cured. Everyone's living in, like, a really, really warm, livable house. I don't think the video game really agrees with my assessment that things are good here. I don't think there's a single house, by the way, that is less than warm. In fact, there's not, because we've got the Keep Homes Warm edict. So, maybe I'll lose this scenario. I've got 4 hours left. Seems a little bit weird, but you know, it is what it is. Can I get the overtime edict in there? Sure, use 50 wood to get that working overtime as well. The end, we've failed. Our community failed to rise to the challenge. Refugees from New London, lacking a place to live and hope for the future, abandoned our settlement and scattered all across Frostland. You're telling me that even though I gave everyone a house, I made sure that everyone was fed, and everyone had a warm house as well. Everyone was cured, by the way. We cured absolutely everyone that came from New London. I still lose the scenario? I mean, that seems a little bit wrong. I feel like that is probably due to well, it's a bit unfair. 5 flippin' infirmaries. 5 infirmaries, what I have to build. I mean, that's ridiculous. That's obscene. We did do our best. We have failed, though, technically, by the standards of the video game. But by my standards, I feel like we did pretty well. I mean, look at how much this outpost grew. Honestly, it was challenging to find all of the physical space as opposed to anything else. The space for the bunkhouses, definitely a challenge. But you know what? That was a really good little campaign. There was a lot of people that said, hey, you should play through the main campaign on the channel, because I did do it on Twitch, as I've already said. And so I very well may do that. Alternatively, the endless mode, that's pretty PogChamp too. Alternatively, there's a whole bunch of other scenarios that I have yet to play through. The Arks, the Refugees, the Fall of Winterhome, the Last Autumn. I haven't played through this. If you're interested in seeing any of that, do indeed let me know in the comments down below. But for now, we're going to wrap this series up. Thank you oh so much for watching. I really appreciate all of the support on this series, actually. I wasn't sure how this one would go down. It's a little bit of a unique game. But I hope that I have demonstrated that it is a fantastic game, and I absolutely adore it, and it's great. Thank you very much for watching, folks. I've been OpenThePotato. Thanks as ever to the fantastic Patreon supporters over at patreon.com/OpenThePotato. Also, thanks to Banana Nana and C Senpai for being the 2 $25+ tier patrons. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.